going on? Out here riding around a little bit. Really freezing my tail off. I didn't think it was going to be that cold today. I still don't think it was. I think it was like 50. But maybe I hadn't rode much. And I hadn't rode much this year with it being cold. So maybe it's really my first time out in the winter. So maybe that's why. But I don't remember 50 degrees being that bad. My legs and neck are frozen. Either way, I got like a whole litter of kids at the house, 4 of them. 12, 9, 7, and 5. 4, about to turn 5. 12, 9, 7, and 4. And my 12 and 7-year-old both like horror movies. So it's kind of a trick trying to find a movie that's, this ain't going to be a list of like Nightmare Before Christmas or Beetlejuice, you know what I'm saying? I mean, this is still scary movies. Like, it's enough that the 12-year-old gets something out of it, but it's not too hardcore for the 7-year-old. So that's what this list of movies is. It's a pain in the ass. Have to find a movie on Netflix, look at the rating. Most of them's like straight to TV movies, so there's no rating on Netflix. You got to look them up. commonsensemedia.org. That's a pretty good website for movie ratings if you want to look some stuff up, see if your kids can watch it, things of that nature. But I've done a lot of that work already. I was going to share some of them with you. In no particular order of good to bad, just 5 movies that it's, safe for kids. And when I say safe for kids, I mean mainly sexual content. Like, there ain't a lot of nudity. You know how horror movies are. It's all skin flicks. But these 5 are nothing. Maybe a kiss, but nothing in sexual content. But there might be some gore in some of them. Starting off, Oculus. Oculus is this movie about it's like a haunted mirror, and that sounds lame as shit, but honestly the movie's pretty good. It's about these 2 kids who saw this, they blamed this mirror for all the things that went wrong in their childhood, and now as adults they've found a way to get it back. Like the mirror got taken and put into an auction. Years later they swore to break it. Now they got a chance to go get it. It's pretty much a typical horror movie. I don't remember a ton of jump scares in it, but it's what you're thinking of. It's, sounds, creepy, eerie feeling, dark, jumping around corners, that kind of stuff. That's what this is. The next one's in the same realm. Dead Silence. I think the director of this is the same guy who did Saw, but this isn't nearly as gory as Saw. It's not that. There is some blood, there is some gore in it, but don't think it's that. It's nothing like Saw was. This is about a chick, some lady back in the day. She'd got accused. She did shows. She had these puppets and she put on shows, but she got accused of hurting this little boy. And she vowed her revenge on the town and on the kids. And that's what it's about. Basically, it's this old lady. She comes after you, at night, and when you see her, she makes you scream. She kills you. And hence the dead silence part. Cool ass little movie. It's another, all these, this Netflix usually, like we said, it's all straight to TV horror movies, but you can find some good ones in it. This is one of all of these are. One of them, the next one, The Others. This one actually got pretty big. Midnight, I can't pronounce his name, Midnight Shyamalan or whatever. He produced it. It got a lot of attention. It's good. Not a lot of gore in it. No sex, once again. Real good for kids. It's not, but your standards, you need to, this is a horror movie. It's not, once again, when I say for kids, I don't mean Goosebumps, like, some junk like that for like little kids, like 4-year-olds, 3-year-olds. This is a horror movie. So don't get, just keep that in check. Keep that in mind. Others got a twist in it. If you hadn't seen it, it's an older movie. I don't want to go too much into it because I don't want to give away anything. But The Others about this lady and her 2 kids. They live in this house and they start hearing noises. The house is haunted. And they're trying to figure out where that's coming from, is the basics of it. Number 4 on this list is going to be The Mist. I put these in order, this would be the one for me, just because the ending's so good. The mist about this town, and they have this real deep fog rolling in, covering up the town. And they find out pretty quickly you want to stay the hell out of that. You don't want to get out there and get caught up in that mist. Bad things happen. So they're all basically holed up in these houses, trying to make the place airtight so that smoke can't drift in, things of that nature. And like I said, the ending of this movie is one of the best endings I've seen, as far as like, I ain't gonna give it away, I don't talk about it too much. Either way, awesome movie, awesome ending. Check it out. Our last movie, The Pact. It's a movie about these two sisters. Their mom died, and they're going to get back together. They live out of state. They're coming back together to make funeral arrangements for their mom. And one of the sisters gets there earlier, so when the second sister gets there, her other sister's already missing. Like, she's not there, she's gone. She was supposed to be here. And now she's disappeared before. She was a little bit of a drug addict back in the day. She's had some problems, so her sister I don't know, maybe she just bailed out on the funeral, that kind of thing. She's a little bit flaky. So she's half trying to find her sister. She's staying at her mom's house while she takes care of the funeral arrangements. And like most of these movies are, while she's staying at the house her mom died in, shit starts happening. She starts hearing noises, things start falling off shelves, things like that. And it's her trying to figure it out. A lot of jump scares in it, as far as I can remember. I hadn't watched this one in a while. I think it's quite a few jump scares. There's definitely some gore in it. A lot of these movies are going to have a little bit of gore. So like I said, check them yourself. But if the main thing you're worried about sex, all 5 of these movies, perfectly safe for that. You're not going to see any. There's no nudity. There's no sex scenes. There might be a kiss here or there. I might have missed. There might be some chick with like a cleavage shot, like she's wearing a little tight t-shirt or something. I don't know about that. It's not something I concern myself with. But nudity and sex, it's nothing like that in these. These are all going to be 0-star or 1-star as far as sexual content. But look them up yourself if you want to. I was just trying to do some of the work for you, because that's kind of a pain in the ass to try to find a movie to watch, and then you got to look it up, the rating. These are 5 good starting points. Alright, man. Just want to drop that out there for you. It's been a pain in the ass for me. I thought maybe I could help somebody out with it. Alright, fellas. Later.